Okay, this one might be a really short video because the point of the video was supposed to be getting a burb, right? A really good burb. Okay, so I was finally able to catch a really good banner with all units I really need to ascend right now. Most importantly, I really want to get 3 copies of Delta. And Frieza, I need 3 copies of Frieza, and I think I need 2 copies of Gear Boy. I'm gonna type her name every single time I want to do that. Oh, never mind. It's a lot more than I initially expected. Looks like I'm gonna need... Goodness. I'm gonna need 6 of these dog bones. Alright, well, looks like I'll come back for Delta. I did not know you needed more each time. That's a little a little wild, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm finally able to buy the 3 other dog bones that I've been missing for my Delta. She's finally max ascended. And for the rest, I could get by some shards here, but I need 1,000 of that for 50. I think I'm just gonna buy some catalysts and try to farm up, try to get a shiny Sid. That's what I'm gonna try to do. So let me see how that goes. Get the right one, and there we go. Max Ascension Delta. Whew, that sucks. And I gotta do that again for Frieza, but Frieza's is a lot easier, so I don't really mind that one. And at this point, I do have a lot of burbs. Not really many good ones. Only like 2 good ones. Like these 2 I named differently are by only 2 good burbs. But I have a lot of burbs, and I also, since I've been doing that raid a lot, I've maxed out the shop. Basically, I bought everything out. I don't really have a point to play it anymore. Besides, I guess, elemental shards, but that's about it. And I don't have to play it anymore because... if you haven't noticed, I've done this 725 times. It's about 5 minutes per completion if you have Monarch Escanor. So, that's been pretty awesome. And the main thing I was chasing was a shiny Sid, which I've gotten. It took 725 rounds to get a shiny Sid, so... that was pretty terrible, but I did get a Monarch in 5 rolls, so it balances out. Now, after getting him Monarch, would I use him? Probably not. Like in normal stuff, I don't think I would rather like use him. In normal game modes, I'd rather just bring Escanor and Kaguya, and that's about it. And maybe Jinwoo, just bring a Vanguard Monarch. But he has his moments where he shines. Like in, for example, this game mode right here, Elemental Confluence. Right here, you got to bring, you know, units of the same element, which you can do, and if you beat it, you get rerolls. I haven't been able to beat Passion, Unbound, or Water yet, and Spark. Those are the only 4 I haven't beaten yet, but besides that, he pretty much carried in that because he's a really good blast unit. He's one of the best blast units, but one of the better blast units right now is actually Tengen, because of his Vanguard Familiar, he becomes Blast. Well, he is Blast, but he gets Flames, or Fire, I think. I think he becomes Fire and Blast. So, in normal gameplay, I mean, I guess I wouldn't really chase it, but if you were a fan of the Sid, go chase it. Like, go right ahead. Like, I'm not stopping you. I'm not saying you shouldn't. But, outside from that, he's not really gonna help me that much. But in Infinites, that's a different story. Because he's actually one of the must-needed units for Infinite carries. So, I actually never really tried an Infinite before, so I guess I'm gonna try one real quick. What you really want for Infinite is John Smith, Sid, and Igris. These 2, what you want, I think you actually really want Deadeye on Igris, not Monarch. So, it is what it is. I'm not gonna be too hurt about it. Also, you want some meta DPS, so Escanor, Broly, and Kaguya would be a good meta support for, you know, obvious reasons, the ability. And of course, just one farm, because in Infinite, you go for so long, you really don't need that much money. And it's kind of a waste of a slot, so... I want to see if I can place far in a Infinite, which I've never really done before, so let's see. And obviously, I'm probably not going to be able to place this far because I'm by myself here. I'm not going to have anybody to play with. So, I got Namek, Sand Village, Double Dungeon, which is going to be annoying. I don't really want to deal with, you know, placing with the statues. Shibuya, you have the Mahito Train, Underground Church, just a lot of regen. Spirit Society. I don't know why Spirit Society is so low. I thought Spirit Society would be higher. Marshall Island, which would have the takeover thing. So, honestly, I guess I will do Underground Church. Maybe, no. Actually, I want to do Spirit Society. I don't know if I can do this solo, but I'm gonna see if I can get pretty high. If I can get to 150. No, I'm not even expecting a 150. 125. Okay, let's see what I can do. If I'm getting the most damage, I guess I place him right here. Honestly, I've never really done these type of things before going for infinite. My graphics are on low. There we go, that looks a lot better. Okay, so obviously I think I want auto swap on. I haven't used Sid since he came out, so it might be a little rusty. Okay, Escanor can go right here. Jinwoo, I also don't really know what I should have run for Jinwoo. I think what I want for Jinwoo is Rise has to be on auto. This one. I don't know about his actual bigger summons. This is why you should do research before doing such things, and Kaguya can go literally anywhere because it's Kaguya. She can do whatever she wants. I might have to turn off visual effects because this is going to look really annoying. And I don't really have any good familiars. My Escanor has a Burb. I have a Chile on my Broly, which is not what you want. You want a Burb on Broly. You want a Burb on Kaguya. You want a Burb on Jinwoo. You don't want a Burb on Sid. You want to actually have good Spirit, which I have a decent Spirit. It could be better. This could be in the hundreds, but I have not corrupted it or re-rolled it to get a higher stat because I don't have any of that available to me. I just realized something. I didn't claim my role. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to restart this whole thing. Okay, I'm back at like a decent spot to where I last was. I wasn't really that far into it. And I forgot that Sid is a full AoE when he's not John Smith. Because he does this little punch when he's not Sid. Okay, so. Now I wait, honestly, so nothing interesting is really gonna happen. It's infinite. It just keeps going until I lose. So I'll come back when it gets really interesting. Okay, it's wave 50, so halfway up to 100, and it's really nothing interesting has happened. They die where Kaguya is literally standing. On max, you know, this is what I guess they're doing. Well, Sid will have two different damage values because he's basically two different characters in one. So, yep. There's Kaguya, there's Escanor, he fluctuates because of the hour stacks. There's Jinwoo and Broly's right there, and you gotta compensate crit and all that. So, yeah, nothing's really interesting has happened so far, so I'll see you at 100. Now let's wave 100, and, you know, they're starting to push back a little bit more now. Almost an hour into this run. It's really boring, so that's fun. I don't know. 125 might not be possible, but I'm still hoping for that I can reach it. So let's see. 125 was not it. I didn't make it there, but 114 I think is the highest I've ever done for Infinite, and probably will be the last, unless I get a group of people together, because that was terrible. I'm sorry, but oh my gosh, that was awful. That was a whole hour, and I never want to do that again.